sustainability was something that I wanted to do, but I was struggling to get to it a little bit. And probably, if I'm honest, struggling to actually truly understand what it meant. I think there were a few people in the same boat when I was talking to colleagues. But doing the evaluation was so helpful and useful, and it helped to show me and the team the framework to build our strategy and action plan on, really, that foundation. We had a real desire already to improve our way of working, but we needed some help to establish the areas to focus on, where the gaps were. And the fact that the recommendations were broken down into sort of short, medium, long term made it feel so much more achievable as a plan, as a set of objectives, to sort of allow us to move from what I now would call sort of phase 1 and phase 2. There was sort of a step in maturity almost between the two. There was about 18 months between the two assessments, which felt like a really good time frame for us, to be able to actually look at, understand that plan and put it into action. The first assessment it felt like the advice that we needed, but when I look back, I think we were just very worried that it represented a lot more work. So the difference that we've made, the more recent action plan has got a real focus on, like I said, the maturity almost of what we're already doing, going deeper and further to truly embed that way of working across the whole organisation. We've already got some great initiatives at Great Western, like winning on waste and our decarbonisation plan. So there's fantastic opportunity for us to collaborate now and take those recommendations from the second assessment. We just need to take the whole organisation on the journey with us. It needed to be fully embedded into our everyday processes and templates to make it successful. The individual personal objectives was a huge part of it. I went out and sort of talked formally and informally to lots of stakeholders around the organisation, including the exec. Thirdly, we just made it feel business as usual. We've got a huge pipeline of activity. Bringing in any new initiative can be a real challenge. I think continuous improvement is often the way to go, little steps continuously. And with a change, I guess, like this, we can't always afford to have a one in, one out. Sometimes we have to add stuff in. We had to find a way to make it feel as painless as possible. So, I remember thinking at the very start of this journey that we had to try and do all of it, and it's been really helpful actually to go on this journey and realise that that's simply not true. It's not possible, but luckily it's not true. A focused and very applicable target is so much more valuable than trying to implement a huge list of 20 things that look great on paper, but actually we get lost in because there's just too many. If I'm honest, I still think it's early days, but in the next 6 months or so, I expect to see a lot more tangible results of a number of initiatives that we've got going on. So we're introducing supplier assurance program as well, and supplier relationship management initiatives across the procurement organisation. So we have got some really good examples, and there are definitely signs of these positive effects coming out, but we need to be more consistent, I think, with the check back, getting down to the detail of meaningful and achievable targets, but are we checking back and making sure that our suppliers are actually doing that? That would be the thing that I would like to see. So yeah, exciting times ahead. I really do hope that, like I say, over the next few months, we'll start to see a real sort of move in the right direction and see a lot more examples, coming through.